Welcome to your 4-part tutorial on Z-spins and palm spins with both 1 hoop and 2 hoop. So we're going to work on a regular 1 hoop Z-spin first. We're then going to move on to a palm spin with 1 hoop. And then we're going to progress to Z-spin with 2 hoops. And then the most advanced option, the palm spin with 2 hoops. So for our regular Z-spin with 1 hoop, we're going to start with the hoop out to the side in our dominant hand, and we're going to flip the hoop so that our palm is facing behind, thumb facing down. We're going to start drawing a circle down in front all the way up to lift the hoop out of our head, over our head. We're going to flip once, twice to come back to our original position with our thumb facing down, and then continue. So this move has a lot to do with your shoulder mobility, and if you try to do it all with your arm directly up, it will feel really difficult. So I would recommend starting with your arm somewhere around a 45-degree angle before you flip. So you come to palm facing front at the top, and then already begin to lower the hoop as you are rotating the thumb back down, because that otherwise can feel a little bit sticky, that internal rotation, if you try to do it too high up. You will also notice I'm drawing a line all the way around my body and maintaining the hoop along this line. If you like, you can think about the opposite edge of your hoop, always remaining on the same line as your arm. That might give you a hand to keep that plane nice and clean. So try not to let it go behind you. Try not to flip the plane. Keep that arm nice and extended and make it as comfortable as you need for your shoulder. So next one, we're going to work on a palm spin. So for this trick, the hoop is doing the same pathway as a Z-spin, but instead of just rotating from the shoulder, I'm actually going to release the hoop and allow it to spin on my palm. So what needs to happen here, we need to give it a little bit of a wind up and start flipping the hoop the opposite direction first. So we've got a nice bit of momentum to then open up our palm and allow the hoop to spin while balancing on top of our palm. So it's really important here that our palm is nice and flat, so we've got a nice surface for the hoop to spin on. And I personally prefer to kind of spin on the ball of my hands. So I know that's really quick, so let's have a look in slow motion. So circling the hoop down, same starting position, thumb facing down, circling the hoop down, giving it a little bit of a wind up, releasing the hand, allowing the hoop to spin on the balls of your hand, re-gripping, and then continuing to circle down, thumb facing down. So we're now going to look at our double hoop Z-spin. So we're going to start with both hoops out to the side, both thumbs facing down. Start with your dominant arm. We're going to circle it in front, and I'm going to cross in front of the other hoop, circling all the way up, beginning my Z-spin from that nice 45-degree angle. While the hoop on top is Z-spinning, the other hoop is beginning its pathway, circling down below. Once I've finished my Z-spin at the top, they're going to cross past each other. When my arms are out to the side, you'll notice one thumb is facing up and one thumb is facing down, and my arms are parallel to the floor. I'm then going to continue. 1 hoop Z-spins at the top, the other hoop keeps circling. So it's really important here to keep both arms moving at the same time, which is often the most challenging part. So you notice that my hoops always cross over when my arms are out to the side. And then when one hoop is Z-spinning at the top, the other hoop is directly below, and then they continue and cross over at the other side. And so just like our 1 hoop Z-spin, it's really important to keep drawing that nice line all the way around your body, thinking about our planes and making sure that our hoops cross over on the side. So let's look at our final and most challenging variation, the double palm spin. So hoops move along the same pathway, crossing over at the side, 1 thumb facing up, 1 thumb facing down. Dominant arm is going to keep circling the hoop up the top for our palm spin. Remember, wind it up a little, release the hand, spinning on the palm, re-gripping with thumb facing down. Hoops cross over on the side. And our non-dominant arm continues up for our palm spin. So be very patient with yourself. Palm spins on your non-dominant arm are very challenging. So remember, it's really important here to keep both arms moving at the same time. We're really working on disassociation here as well. One arm doing one thing while the other's doing something else. And again, thinking about our planes, trying to move the hoop along that nice circular pathway. And same as the Z-spins, we're trying to get always hoops crossing over on the side, and when one is palm spinning at the top, the other one is directly below. And remember, you may need to spend a fair bit of time working on these tricks with your non-dominant hand first, which is always going to be quite challenging. So take as much time as you need before you progress on to 2 hoops. Enjoy!